all day. I can sleep when I...
Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The Cleveland Cavaliers have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Pistons. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Cleveland, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Take a look at the Pistons. Well, Greg, this is the moment when they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least 2 chances to close it out at home. It's a nice insurance policy for a team to have with extra motivation to get the win and the cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Harden, that's good.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter. That's a good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Harris against Mobley. The kick out to Cunningham. Pockets it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
When Cunningham gets inside and plays with force, good things tend to happen.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Cunningham.
And we're seeing Cunningham turn himself into a leader. This is why he went first overall back in 2021.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's Harden. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Harden.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
Harden hits them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Cunningham. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, he is not afraid to mix it up inside. Cunningham fighting for a basket there.
A kick out to Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And stolen by Mobley. And with it, he has 5. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Here's Harden over Cunningham. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Mobley. And that's now 7 points for James Harden. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In the corner, Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Cunningham. Now Thompson. Robinson on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one drops. Robinson hits them both. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Mobley. Some solid defense from Harris.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading. Now, here is Harden, and the layup falls. Harden's got 9.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Here's Cunningham. Down low. Here's Durant. And oh, he jams it right over Jarrett Allen. Wow!
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Durant.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. In the corner, Harden puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They come off the loss on Friday.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Well, that's a classic example of a tough road loss. If they had been at home with their crowd's energy behind them, things may have turned out differently.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Checked in for Durant. Allen comes in for Harris. And it's Jenkins in for Robinson. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Over Cunningham. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jump.
And stolen by Mobley. To the inside. And then Wade slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Cunningham. Cavaliers making the shot. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Mobley. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Cunningham for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Here's Harden. He's got 9. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Now here's Jenkins, guarded by Harden. And Jenkins throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
A 3 from Strus. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court. Your powerhouse team.
For the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Evan Mobley. Sam Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Javonte Green comes in for Cade Cunningham. .114 left in the first quarter. Jenkins the pass to Green. Hollins kicks to Jenkins. He tries for 3. Holland no good. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Schroeder, that one's in, his first shot this game.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you gotta tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Here's Schroeder. Out to Wade. Pass to Merrill. Over Green. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons trailing. Here's Holland. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Now Schroeder. Strus setting the screen for Schroeder. James Harden getting it done for Cleveland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. They've got Jared Allen. Wade out there with Max Strus. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Here's Merrill. Still scoreless. 4 on the shot clock. Wade gets the bucket.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Outside Green. To Duran. Green with a screen-on shooter. Jenkins can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Strus finds Merrill. Back to Strus. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got his second bucket tonight.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Merrill passes to Wade. Now here's Schroeder. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Green deciding where to go with it. The shot by Stewart with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Merrill with the ball. Nothing on the board. Pass to Tyson. Off target with his 3. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Holland, no good. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Allen passes to Merrill. 3-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Cunningham's checked in for Green.
Pistons substitution. Number 2, Cade Cunningham.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Cunningham. He's got 8. Tries the spin move. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder outside. Rebound, Detroit.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
To Duran. On the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. They get it back. And Duran slams it in.
Good luck dealing with Duran on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And he converts the layup. Schroeder's got 6.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Bryant is checked in for Allen. Max Strus comes in for Wade. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Detroit, Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. Robinson against Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. Back to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Strus missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson finds Cunningham. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach here in Cleveland?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Now here's Harden. He's got 11. Pass to Tyson. Here's Tomlin, defended by Duran. Clock at 4 from deep Harden. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
Oh, the rare catch and shoot from Harden, showing it's still in his bag.
Here's Cunningham, and too long on the shot. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Tyson, still yet to score. Pass to Tomlin. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now Harden. 14 points for him. Pass to Tomlin. And here's Cruz. He's covered by Thompson. Fires, high post, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And Detroit with a change here, too. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. .146 left in the first half of basketball. Cunningham with it. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
For Detroit, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That free throw good from Thompson. Here's Harden. He's got 14. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Oh, look at Harden climbing!
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Outside Robinson. To Cunningham. Over Harden. Bank shot. No good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
He's almost obsessed with drawing contact, and Harden has an endless number of ways to get to the line.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he makes the first. Harden hits them both. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
That's the kind of athlete Cunningham is. He gets up fast and throws it down.
Harden the pass to Mitchell. From deep. The triple from Mitchell.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Pass to Cunningham. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Cade Cunningham. For 3, Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cleveland ahead, up by 6. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Some great built for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. Looking at the series breakdown for the Cavaliers. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie. If they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Cavaliers leading by 6. On the floor for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Harden. Over Cunningham. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Harris passes to Cunningham. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
The Cavaliers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Thompson. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Harris passes to Cunningham. High, arcing shot. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Harden accelerates. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Thompson. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Pistons. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Tyson. The three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Here's Robinson. Mobley with the block.
Mobley is one of the best defenders in the NBA. When he's not blocking shots, he's altering.
Harden right side. Six to shoot. Mitchell. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's give it to Cleveland. Welcome to the Cavs Crew Hot Squad. Defense, we need you to get ahead for your Cavs Crew Hot Squad. Let's go.
Duren against Allen. Thompson passes to Duren. Thompson sets the pick for Duren. Shot clock at 5. Outside Robinson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Cleveland leading by 7. Harden surveying the D. Rebounded by the Pistons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's stolen by Cunningham. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of gone. No good from the wing. Here's Tyson, guarded by Robinson. Harden to pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Tyson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 7. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 15 points.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
Harden will not be denied.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Harris passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Cunningham against Harden. Pass to Tyson. Mitchell in the corner. Here's Tyson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden can't hit.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Thompson outside. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Harden outside. Puts up a deep 3. Harden missing again.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Cunningham for 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
Checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Duren. Allen comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Jenkins in for Robinson. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here is Mitchell. 15 points in the game. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. And here's Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
Well, the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Cunningham gets to Jenkins. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Strus. Mobley outside. For three, Mitchell. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Green, he's checked in for the Pistons. Kevin Huerter comes in for Cade Cunningham. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Holland, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. Harden outside. Pass to Mobley. Now Strus. 6 to shoot. Over Green. And it's Strus missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the game.
Green against Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Jenkins can't get it to go. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for
it. Mitchell left side. Back to Harden. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Huerter. And here's Green outside. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the fourth quarter.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Pistons trail by 10. Harden out there with Sam Merrill. Then there's Wade. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the 4-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Merrill. Over Green. That one wide left. Here's Jenkins. The rebound by Harden. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Merrill on the wing. Pass to Wade. Back to Merrill. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. Merrill can't hit.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Jenkins dishes to Green. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Cunningham is checked in for the Pistons. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Inside, and Duran slams it in.
Well, Cunningham is confident running these sets. He just knows how to break down the defense.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Harden outside, pass to Merrill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Cruz for 3. Good on the triple. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
He thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Tough stuff from Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
No good on the free throw.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Holland. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Tyson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Mitchell looking it over. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 20.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 7. Here comes Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot.
Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Cunningham.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Now, here's Mobley. Here's Tyson. Fires from 18. Does not go in.
Well, he's over, but they're still winning, and that's really all that matters.
Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Duran pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Merrill. Outside Mobley. The putback. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Checked in for Sam Merrill. Then for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Green. Robinson is subbed in for Jenkins. Cunningham against Harden. Oh, what a move! Mobley there for the rebound. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Launches from deep. That one is off. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Harris. Puts up a 3. Drained from outside.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. Outside Mobley. Now Mitchell. He on the arc. Not gonna go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Steps back. Robinson outside. Harris fires. Down he goes for 3.
Well, Tobias Harris has been in this league a long time, so he is comfortable taking important shots.
Harden against Cunningham. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Cunningham rebounded by Allen inside.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
At the line for Cleveland, James Harden. 2 shots.
The first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Duran with the screen on Mitchell. Cunningham. Can't one go.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
3rd team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Timeout call, the Pistons. 26 seconds left in the game. Seven-point differential. Stolen by Harden. Here's Tyson. Now Mitchell lets loose a 3. The 3 goes down.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
In this series, I think hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first,